I got invited to a wedding recently and realized that these guys need some warning. So here are some crimes related to weddings which are very commonly ignored in India but can certainly land you in jail. पुराने ज़माने में शादी के बाद लड़की को दहेज देना बहुत ही कॉमन प्रैक्टिस थी. The idea was that it will ensure her financial independence. With time, this practice has turned into a bride price where the money is given not to the bride but to the family which is taking her in. Obviously, this is derogatory to the woman. Plus, because the bride came with money, it became a way of showing off to the society. And as a result, more and more people started doing so much so that not taking dowry or not taking adequate dowry started leading to a lot of harassment and even dowry related death of these girls. While all of this was going on, the parliament passed the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, under which both giving and taking bribery is a punishable offense with minimum of 5 years of imprisonment. Even just making demand for dowry is an offense. Obviously, it's not like the dowry related instances have stopped after passing of this act, but still, there's a sword now that is hanging on the head of all these people. Historically, Indian kings used to have multiple wives. So basically, polygamy was an accepted practice until 1956 when the Hindu Marriage Act came into place. According to this act, entering into a second marriage during the existence of the first marriage makes the second marriage null and void. In fact, doing this is also a punishable offense with imprisonment up to 7 years. Even now, a person of Muslim faith in India is allowed to have up to 4 wives. How? Because in India, different faiths have different personal laws, and Muslim personal law just happens to allow polygamy. Currently, for a valid marital union between two Hindus, the girl should be minimum of 18 years of age and the boy should be minimum of 21 years of age. So what happens if either of these parties is underage or both of them are? For starters, this marriage is called a voidable marriage, meaning that on attaining majority, which is 18 for girls and 21 for boys, these people can go to the authorities and get their marriage declared as null and void or non-existent. Secondly, any person who played any role in performing, conducting, promoting, or even permitting a child marriage, whether as a parent or a guardian or as any other social organization, shall be punishable with an imprisonment of up to 2 years. Therefore, child marriage becomes a criminal offense as well. Celebratory shootings at weddings and other events are very common in India. In fact, people dying out of these celebratory shootings are also no less. But what is the actual law on it? And is this even legal in India? Well, two things can happen. You can have a licensed gun and an unlicensed gun. Carrying an unlicensed gun at a public place, example a wedding, is itself an offense under Arms Act. If you have a licensed gun and you are showing off at a wedding, this was perfectly valid until 2019. But in 2019, the Parliament came up with an amendment in the Arms Act, which stated celebratory gunfires at public places, marriage parties, and religious gatherings shall be punishable with imprisonment of up to 2 years and fine of up to 1 lakh rupees. So next time you try to do this, remember that you can land in this.